Okay. Hello, how's everybody? Hopefully this sounds fine because I have no actual clue whether it does. And running with an insanely blank canvas here, I actually might change this because this is a little too high. But we want to change this to the bottom here. Yeah. There we go. That makes a little more sense. I do want this to be a little lower. Not too low. Oh, and this one a little lower as well. Boom. There we go. Alright, now it just looks relatively fine, and we are going to be shooting today the Badseed Tactiles, which are these switches. But we have a couple ideas. I'm gonna grab my notebook here, which has been buried under a bunch of notebooks because I've started doing stuff like journaling. But let me check how the stream is going here real quick before I actually do that, because I don't know whether or not I am doing a decent job in not having a bad experience. Okay, the stream looks fine so far. Oh, hello, Maple Glades. How are you? Oh my god. Doing more photography because my last time I did this one. Sounds clear, balance is good. Okay. Alright. It's a little hot though, I think. The only reason I ask is simply because, how do I say it? I'm using this new mic that I have. That way I can actually move around and grab things without without sounding like garbage. But that's the first time testing this mic in the actual streaming session, which is why it's kind of scary, because I don't know how this is gonna act in comparison to the recording. It could be different on stream versus actually on a recording, which I recorded earlier, and it still sounds a little hot, but there we go. I'll check on computer. You're currently on mobile, which does need some rebalancing. You'll have to listen to monitors and tell. Alright, it's all good, all good. Yeah. Because listening on earphones always sounds louder than it actually is, but I do have compression and stuff on, so it shouldn't be too bad, even if that is the case. Okay, now, before we go into that, let me explain what we're trying to do, because I've confirmed that it's not too horrible. Let me make sure. Oh, before I actually do that, I realize I haven't let anyone know. What is it? Where is it? No. Want you here? I'll take you down there. Put you here. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then now let's actually go ahead. Oh. Everything's refreshing. God damn. Uh-huh. Definitely not too hot. Nice. Thank you, Maple. Alright. Okay, let me just push some notifs out, and then we can actually get started the screen. But we're going to be taking a picture of the Badseed Tactiles and trying to go with this idea, because I have a notebook. Probably the wrong side. Oh yeah, ooh, hey, look at that. Oh my god, you can barely see anything. That's because it's out of focus, isn't it? Let's go to regular focus. Push it hard, it'll still buzz. Limited. Even if it's not technically clipping. Okay, so it's not bad. Autofocus for a little bit. Boom. I don't know if you guys can see that. I guess it's upside down for you guys. And a little too bright. So if I drop the ISO down quite a bit, you guys can actually see things. Perfect. Boom. So we're trying to follow some of these ideas I sketched out for the photos. Boom. And maybe get rid of some of this cable glare, but that's what I'm trying to do, or will attempt to do. Okay. Oil stain. Definitely tag. Did I not? Oh my god. Oh, I'm using the old one. Jesus Christ. Let me see. Oh my god, my edit stream info is so small. Why does it always change? art tags. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for letting me know, Maple. Okay. Photograph. Does it autocomplete? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Keyboard switch, because that's what we're doing. Alright. No actual keyboard here. At least today. Okay. Alright, let me just bring out my light. Oh, I forgot the... Alright, have a nice one there, April. I'm going to push to socials. Or at least try to. Where are you, socials? You exist, right? Different entire section. Okay, where is here? Oh my god, people went to the fireworks last Saturday. Seeing a lot of their photos, which is awesome. But I can't do too much, unfortunately. Ta-da! And I really should be doing more in my Discord, but I don't really know whether that's the case. Okay, there we go. There's at least that. And I'm going to notice that because I don't need it for now. Okay. Alright, let's actually start with some of the actual photography. Let me see. I'm going to do a little bit this here. And where is it? No, I don't need that. I already have one of those. Why am I running 3 of the same thing? I don't need that. I don't need any of these. Why do I have this here? Why do I have that up? We have to then we don't. Boom. You don't have doubles, right? No doubles anywhere. Cool. Perfect. Okay, now let's actually get started on the actual photography of the photography stream. Alright, let's arrange how this is supposed to look. Move this to the side. Grab some lights. And, like I said, we're going to be trying to take a photograph of this in particular. If it will focus. Alright, these are the Badseed Tactiles. The downside with shooting these little things, or trying to, at this point. Hello? Center focus? Center focus? I know you can focus that close. Because I have done it. Unless it wants a single item in frame. No? Okay. Now we are going to go into manual focus. And, oh, where are you? Somewhere in this section of the frame. There we go. Closer. Even closer. And closer. Yep. As you can see, we're gonna go... The problem with this is you can see there's little microscopic hairs that you can't see normally, but what ends up happening is that you actually see them when you take the photos, which is why we have to clean each and every one of them first. And I've already lost my brush. Sometimes I wish I have one of those men's hair grooming brushes. Or I think it's called a beard brush. And I've seen it quite recently and went, I don't know if I need to spend that much money on a beard brush. But beard brushes aren't the worst thing. And honestly, I think when I saw the beard brush, I'm pretty sure that there is a very specific... what's it called? There is a very specific women's mascara looking... Not women's mascara. Makeup looking thing for it. So, now, when this is in focus, if I can bring it there, do you spot any inconsistencies? Not really. There's no bits of hair, hopefully. And then we can take the actual photo. So we have one, let's get at least 3 that are nice and cleaned up. That way we have a decent photograph to go for. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna start with the first idea. The first idea, according to my notebook, which I was thinking about before, was... oh, it's a vertical. You know what? Let's start with horizontals, because that's going to be the most time-consuming one. But I have to get it to the right-hand side as much as possible. I want it as center as much as possible, and I want to have the Badseed Tactiles be as prominent. In other words, we want it about here. A little higher. Still a little higher. Boom, right there. Around there. Around here. In other words, I need to bring this camera closer down. As you can see, you can't even see the camera on the wide. You can see on the bottom left-hand corner, you can see the camera, which I'm pointing to right now, is going to be going down. I'm going to bring this down. My good old top-down, quote-unquote, top-down rig, which isn't really a top-down rig. It's just a mic arm. Okay, let's do it this way. Alright, that way you can see a bunch of things. I don't think you really need to see the background here. I think it'll be a little more useful, oh Jesus Christ, to see a little bit more of my screen. I'm using this as a reference, unfortunately. Okay, now that I'm lower, this camera is a little more tilted. So it is tilted a little to the left. So I have to tilt it a little more to the right. And I'm eyeballing this. Now let's see if I can get this going. Again, we want it to be in focus. No, we are going to go closer. Oh my god. Down to the little details. You can still see bits of hair, but it's not as bad as it was before. Okay, now we need this over here. We need to be able to see the Badseed Tactiles. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's terribly hard to see Badseed Tactile on it. You can see Badseed. That's what I need to capture. The essence is I have this here, but I have an army of these little bits in the background. And then this is going to be in focus on the right hand side. And then we're going to have one on the left-hand side. I think left-hand side is better, though, because a lot of the western side reads from left to right. Therefore, reading from left, Badseed, and then if there was, for example, a magazine, it would be over here, or even a website where they would be able to fit in a bunch of texts on what the profile of this specific switch is, instead of having to go, oh, let me just crop that out or fade it out. That way they're able to use it as a photo. Okay. It's just me trying to fit use cases for the actual photos instead of... because I'm going to have this as thumbnails for the review of these things anyways, and I wanted to redo the photo. Okay. Again, I keep forgetting that I would probably have the glass at this point, because I would still need this to be underneath. Okay. Let's get the glass first, because if I can arrange the glass on top to get the proper size and then move to the actual composition in the background, that would be much easier, because I can always put the one switch on top versus the other way around. Oh, actually, I just realized. Function, instead of manual, let's go to automatic focus. And I can show you guys the idea, because now that we're closer. Boom. No automatic focus. I said automatic focus. There we go. There we go. There is my ideas. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna start with this because this requires some work. We're going to be disassembling one of the switches on top. We might have the combination of the idea where there's a diagonal section of switches in the bottom and an enlarged circle in this right hand side, we're going to do one right hand side and we're going to do one left hand side, because we don't want to flip the image, because flipping the image doesn't really make sense because there's actual text on the actual Switch itself, the Badseed Tactiles I was showing earlier. The second one we can transition into from the left hand side. The reason why I don't think having the little bits of switches in the background doesn't match the style of the picture number 5, oh Jesus Christ, of picture number 5 is simply because it'll look too cluttered once you tear down one of the other switches. On the other hand, if you have, it's the same reason I don't want to have the switches on the background for number 6. Number 3 is, for example, a vertical photo. Vertical photos are much harder for me because I don't shoot verticals at all. But that's the idea. You get bad seed, as you can see there, bad seed there, and then very close up of that stem. Same with here. This is a generic photo where you just have it center weighted, and another generic photo center weighted except angled. This is why I don't understand how to do vertical photos as well. Horizontal photos, I feel I have a better grasp, but that's just because I'm more comfortable doing other ideas on the horizontal photos. Verticals, on the other hand, I'm not quite as good with. Okay, but let's test out this strategy a little bit. All right, where was my ruler? Okay, I wanted it to be something like this. Boom. Why are you doing that? All right. Oh, that's the light over there. Jeez. Well, we're going to be overpowering it with a different light, so we should be good. All right, now. Okay, let me see. We are just going to do it here. We're going to go function. We are in manual, right? No, we're not in manual. We'll do manual focus because we are focused on that plane. We are going to go through here. We are going to arrange them as best we can. I think 1-inch increments works fine. Yep. What? Oh, this way. This way. Does this work? Do we want... Is this too cluttered? Is the real question. If I put it in this fashion. I think it might be a little too cluttered. We'll give it a shot. We will see if we're able to get it as lined up as possible. We are going to blur most of it anyways, so that's fine. But we do need to clean bits off, because as you can see, there was this weird bit in that corner. I do not like that. We can fix that in post, but if we notice it now, we might as well start cleaning it. I've had this multiple times where all I've done is clean. I think at one point I spent about half an hour just cleaning things, and then I take the picture and there's still dust in it. I have 2 air purifiers in this room. 2. And I still get a crap ton of dust. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It is ridiculous to the point that I don't know what to do. I have no idea what I would do. Okay. A little too crowded. Definitely a little too crowded. Let's try 1-inch increments. I think I have a ruler that allows me to do that quite easily. However, that ruler normally migrates positions after a while, which means I have to keep searching for it, because I'm a fool who doesn't keep this one ruler in a specific spot, even though I totally should. And I definitely can. But no, it used to have a spot, and then I realized that spot isn't the best spot because I keep forgetting the spot exists. Right? There it is. Alright, I am going to grab this ruler. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna try 1-inch increments. I think this is over 1-inch increments, right? No, these are 1-inch increments, isn't it? Yeah, it is 1-inch increments. I don't like that. I hate myself. Ugh, why? Why'd I do this? Okay, 1.5. Maybe 1.5 won't be as cluttered. Alright, we'll start it as close as possible to the stem. right? The edge of frame. And the reason why we want it at the edge of the frame, as you can see here, is to give the illusion that it keeps going. That it just keeps going. There's no way that it doesn't keep going. We want an illusion of having a pattern that is repeating forever. Right? Oh, 1.5 I said. I'll do 1.5, which means 3 is the next. 4.5. And then we're going to go with 6. Does that fit? And then the next one is 7.5, which is out of the side. It looks like there's a blank here then. 1.25 then? It's all a close approximation. 1.25 plus 1.25 is 2.5. It would be the next one, roughly. Then 3.75 would be the next one, roughly. Okay. 3.45 would be the next one. 6.25, and then it'll be 7.5. Okay, this is not bad. Maybe I'll shift a little to the left or the right. That way it makes a lot of sense instead of no sense at all. I'm gonna shift this a little to the... Actually, instead of shifting... Actually, I want to shift the entire mat to the left. Entire mat to the left. Actually, more to the right. Because we go more to the right, we can keep it going. We can make it look. There we go. This makes sense. Alright, now we can try to align it, as you can see here. Oh. 0.25, and then it's 0.5 is the next one. Okay, the hard part is getting all of this aligned. This is what I had an issue for the last time. I couldn't quite get it aligned the way I wanted it to be aligned. This is going to be much easier. Boom. That is row 1 complete. And I believe, there we go. I believe this is, roughly speaking, in line. Alright, now we're just gonna do the same thing, but we need it to be 1.25 away. 1.25 roughly away. 1.25 is gonna be roughly, if I started it from here, 1.25 would be roughly over here. Okay, that looks fine. That looks okay. That looks like it would be roughly in the correct spot. All of these look like they're roughly in the correct spot. We're gonna move this lower, and we're just gonna continue moving through one by one as we slowly see if we can get that picture afterwards. There we go. 3, 4, and 5. Boom. None of them look like they need... Oh, that has a little bit of hair in it. Okay. Then again, we are going to push this a little forward. That way they are aligned. As you can see, they're starting to align. They're starting to look like they are all the same. I am just slowly moving these. Boom. Slowly moved away. Alright, as you can see. Oh no, the right hand most side is screwed for some reason. This happened the last time too. Alright, this goes through, that goes here. This one can move to the right quite a bit. There we go. That is to the right. We got that there. And then we're gonna go more. We're gonna add more switches. Same thing. We're gonna go through and then create our grid. I do feel like tilting the image a little bit, because this is more or less, because this is not a linear keyboard. This is not a linear keyboard. This is more of a tactile keyboard switch. And if it's a tactile keyboard switch, that means it's not in rows neatly. Which is why I don't know if this idea makes sense for this specific switch. Because I'm looking at oh my god, that last one. Last one's ticking me off. I don't think I even see that one. Do I not? No, I don't even see those ones. So these three can go away. Perfect. Now we can move these a little more to the left or right. Oh my god, even those aren't seen. Boom, I only need 5. Crazy. Maybe I should have just counted the ones that were on top. Okay, now we have our illusion. Let's make a square grid. That way we can change how it looks a little later. But that looks fine, to be honest. In terms of a row, that looks like a straight line, roughly speaking. All right. Now, we know this is too bright, so we're gonna change the ISO. We are gonna drop the brightness. Boom. Okay. We're gonna light it from the top down. And we're gonna keep this. Okay, now let's light it from the top down. Because the camera sees something different while we see a different thing as well. Oh my god. I understand the reason people like the ability to not have a lock on their lights, but I'm also one of those guys who would rather the cable broke for a light because that's easily repairable versus smashing a light into smithereens because you wanted to make sure it never got disconnected. It makes no sense to me whatsoever that the priority is for light to be to be connected at all times versus be able to not die on a disconnection. Because if anyone yanks it hard enough, it will always be worse. Okay. With grid, I'm gonna turn this on. And we're gonna hope to God. I don't know why it says 0 hours and 0 minutes. Please tell me this charged. I'm pretty sure they did. Okay, we are good. Right, the real question is, how does this look? Does this look okay? Do we look okay? Do we need to go lower? I think we do need to go lower. Let's go a little lower. Actually, instead of going a little lower, let's go lower first. Lower first. And then we can decide afterwards. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna tilt the angle of the light because we're only mostly hitting this section with the bottom right hand corner versus the rest of it. Okay, you're going to tilt the light. Get tilted. That way we are focusing. Boom. Oh. Boom. Now we have a little bit more even lighting. Let's start it from the right hand side. Right hand side makes some sense. Okay, but let's take these guys. Oh. Alright, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not high enough. Let me. Boom. I think this as a shadow looks good. Now I'm gonna take my glass. Oh, please don't break. Where's the cleanest section of my glass? It is this middle section. Don't drop. The cleanest section of my glass. Move from here. Oh no. What am I hitting? Oh, the bottom of the... okay, that's fine. That's fine. We are gonna move all this way. There we go. Now that we have that in there, holy moly. Okay. Let's try the reflector. The problem with this... Oh, I just realized. I forget that I keep doing this to myself more than anything. I do need that, don't I? I need to turn off the lights. No. Can I do this by... Okay, let me take my earphone, move it above as I attempt to grab my gray top. Can I pull it off? Just doing this. Technically speaking, what is that piece of glare? I don't know what that is. What is that one piece? Okay. Boom. Too dark. There's a piece of reflection. Where's that? What is that? Where is that? Where's it coming from? I don't even know. Okay, and for those who don't understand what's happening, why the shadows are slowly going away, it's quite literally because I'm holding this up. I do this, and the light goes away. But the question is, what is this reflection in the top left-hand corner? I don't understand. Yeah, it's a reflection, 100%. Okay, I have that. Okay. No. We know how to fix it, kind of speaking. Kind of. We're gonna do this. We are then going to take our... Where did it go? I was holding it 10 seconds. Our polarizer. And see if we can get rid of as much as possible. As much of the glare as possible. Oh, wrong. Not connected. Good enough. Boom. Yes, let me just advertise Amaran real quick. Okay. We can use this, therefore... Let's see. Let's remove as much glare as possible. It only works better with items that are at least a 90-degree angle away from it. But most of it's gone now. Okay, we're gonna change the angle of this as well. Gonna bring as much of it into frame as possible. Boom. We might go lower, actually. I mean, I can do more than go lower. I can go higher. Oh, boom. A little closer. Sit, stand, desk, everybody. Hurrah! The only reason you need to get a sit, stand, desk is to make shots like this and make slight adjustments. It's great. I think I was doing this even with the last one. Last shoot. Is this why it's a wildly different shot every time I take a photo this way? Okay. Where is my filler light? Alright. I got the filler light. Another Amaran product. This time we're not gonna go with 100%. We are going to move this here. And the idea is to have a nice little bit of this in the frame. Way too big. Way too big. So we do actually need to drop this. Or not. I made a mistake. I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Are we flat now? No, not as flat as we want it to be. Boom. Alright, we have that. We're gonna re-wipe this surface. Less dust, if no dust at all. Same with the bottom section. Oh, I just do realize we can then do this, as you can see. And then here comes the idea that we don't want the center one, we want the one on the right. Boom, and we want Badseed Tactile. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, the focus plane is a little too thin. Alright, we're gonna up the ISO a little bit. ISO, we're gonna keep going up. We're gonna overexpose it here, and then we're gonna slowly ramp up this focus. There we go. Boom. Alright. Now that we have the focus, we are going to function. Oh, actually, let's do the focus first. Badseed. It's a little too zoomed in. I can't tell if the entire item is in focus or not. Ah, this is the best way to tell. If this section is in focus, yes. This section is indeed in focus. Jesus Christ. There's a little bit of hair. Let me see if I can. 1, 11, 13. Again, we need to be able to get as much as of the product in focus as much as possible. Alright, and then we're gonna have to clean it yet again. Move this. No, we don't want that. We want it this way. We want there to be more light in this direction, as you can see. Okay. Now we were shaping it. We want to match. For example, the right-hand side is relatively bright. The left-hand side is brighter than normal. We're gonna get this as close as possible, this left-hand side, and then we're gonna reduce the brightness a little bit. That way it looks, relatively speaking, equal in light. Now it looks equal in light. Now this looks terribly, terribly dark. But what I'm gonna do is increase the ISO just a little bit and then increase the light. 200. Okay. Now, the problem with this is that you still see these little specks that I absolutely hate, but I can never get. If I can get an actual piece of glass that's personal, that doesn't have any of these specks, that would be great. But I don't have that, so we're gonna have to do the rest of it in post. Now you can see Badseed. Why am I not being able to see? Okay. No. Yes. No, that's out of focus. Where is the Badseed? There we go. Badseed is slowly showing. This is hard because I can't see. Yeah, because if I move away, look, the Badseed starts to disappear. And taking that photo is not where we want it to be. I want to see Badseed is the problem. And we have to do it by changing the lights. Okay. Alright. That is a bit better in being able to see Badseed. We're gonna move it a little more. Please don't touch. Oh, please. Oh, okay. No, a little more to the right. And this is it. All you gotta do is keep swapping from left to right, trying to get a better shot. My issue right now is that the stem creates... Yeah, no, the stem itself creates a shadow, but if I put too far to the right, Badseed starts to disappear. Okay, let me move away my chair. It's in the way. Okay. That's fine. Yes, I do need to go lower. And then I need to angle this higher. Closer. Too close. But I can go lower and higher. How do I get Badseed to shine? How do I get you to shine? Because you can see that. You can see that. Oh my god. Okay, let's try left-hand side. Let's try left-hand side. Left-hand side. Yeah, no, because you're starting to see the reflection. The reflection is not that great. As you can see now, Badseed is highly visible, but it's not where I want it to be. In other words, maybe if we make the switch stand up, it'll be a little better. However, it looks like I need the switch to actually be on a slight left-hand slant. What the heck is stant? I don't even know what stant is. Alright. This is a small job for transparent sticky scotch. Transparent sticky scotch, here we go. More of you. Alright. I do have already a small piece. We should probably put on the left-hand bumper. It will slant a little bit. Because we want a slight slant to it. As you can see here. A slight left-hand slant. That makes sense. This section might actually go a little higher. We can stack it up. Alright. All I'm doing is literally just stacking two pieces of oh, wrong side. Two pieces of tacky tape? Yeah, tacky tape. There you go. I'm gonna call it tacky tape. And making sure there is a decent slant. Boom. Now there's a decent slant. Maybe... Okay. Boom. There's a decent slant. What? Maybe we'll do it the other way around. That way it makes sense. There you go. For it to stay in that position. Instead. There we go. Okay. Now, let's not do this section. We are going to go here instead. Oh. On the top hand side, we want a filler to fill. No, it doesn't. Because it's too near. But if I increase the brightness, we still lose the Badseed section. That sucks. Okay, how do we get it? I'm confused as to how I'm able to get Badseed in any shape and or form here at this point. ISO 200 for now. And I have to clean all that off. Jesus, all the little bits and bobs that you don't see until you do macro photography and you go, oh no, they're all dirty. And you go, I swear I clean. It's still there. Look at that little hair on the bottom left hand corner of that switch. It's ridiculous, to be honest. It is ridiculous. Normally these types of streams take, or this type of task takes me about an hour to 2 hours, which is why when I do streams, I try to make them a little bit more useful in terms of what everyone else does. All right. Boom. I have the idea. The idea is there. Now all I have to do is make sure it's executable. If only I had skill. Just me doubting myself. Always. No. Alright, we know that is the case. We are going to then... it is already at 100. Even if I did from the top section here. Yeah, no, from the top section here, it is a little more doable. But to do that, I have to move the entire section. Yeah, now I have leverage. Come on. How about we play nice with each other? There we go. And before this entire setup falls on its legs, I'm gonna move this. Okay, I'm going to take this, push that there. I'm gonna take this back and put it here. It's still not where I want it to be. Do this again. Just enough of a tilt to be able to push this here. Boom. Oh my god, the bad seed is somewhat visible. There is a small hair sticking out though. We're gonna take that out. We have a little bit of section. Well, let's top that off. Okay, this is not too bad. Okay. I want it to be as sharp as possible. The problem is, I don't know if I am doing that. Boom. You can barely see the bad seed. That's where I'm struggling. The text is not legible. The only time the text becomes legible is if I have a sharper angle. Or do I move this to the right? No. Sliding this left or right doesn't help. Because that is fine. Okay, this looks fine. If I go higher, do I want... I think the light does have to come from the top section. Because if I keep moving forward, I'm starting to hit this bottom left-hand corner. I don't mind the slight touch on the left-hand corner, but I would rather not. If I can help it. Boom, no. Okay. I do have to hit the light from the left-hand corner here. Left-hand corner. Then gives me a better... Yes, that is technically better. Then if I move my light back to the right-hand side, or the main light to the right-hand side, it'll do better. Right? I can get it closer. Okay. I can get the light closer now. The downside... Okay, let me try to move this down to about 50. We'll increase the ISO instead. I'm going to rely a little bit more on ISO here. That is way too bright for what I want it to be. This is roughly where I want it to be. I hate that I can actually see the dust more than I can see the Badseed Tactile text. It pisses me off. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because earlier we could see it. Okay, let me just try to find a decent shot here. Okay, polarizer? Okay, maybe we'll spill as much light onto it and then polarize it. Alright, polarizer come to the rescue? Question mark. Oh wait, no, let's not cover it up. Okay, I mean it did remove the glare from earlier, because earlier there was a little bit of glare. Oh, now I'm moving a little too much. Okay, if I keep twisting, where do we get to a point where I'm fine with the photo? No, we do not get to a point where I'm fine with the photo. There is no section that it makes sense to have the polarizer. No. Okay. It's just the reflection off. Okay. But so far it's fine for the most part. Okay, now I'm just gonna take a photo. There'll be a 10-second timer as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10. Boom, 10. Okay, I realize we have a little bit of the camera in there. In other words, let me not have the camera in there by taking this item that I have and thread it on. Okay, this item that I'm referring to, this is actually just the disc for the teleprompter that I use for YouTube. But yes. Oh no, it will not fit regardless. It will not fit. It's not the most annoying thing in the world, but if I had the ability to, I would remove it. Okay, alright, I do not have the ability to remove it as of this current time. Therefore, we will skip that. Alright, we did one of the ideas in the book. We are now then going to go into idea number 2, which is effectively the same idea, except we're going to do on to the left-hand side, because this is directly idea number 1. Idea number 2 is left-hand side. Let's actually do that same thing. We're going to grab this. Boom. We're going to turn it the other way around. Take that in. Tilt it just enough. Around here. Here's fine. Because we're going to tilt it anyways. It's gonna be the same idea. Tilt it downwards a little. We don't want it to be too high. You want this there. Let's see if Badseed is a lot more legible this way. There we go. I feel like it's a little too tilted now. Okay, now it's fine. Alright. Now, let's try this again. We're gonna take this to the left-hand side. Gonna take the fill light to the right-hand side. I don't even know what that is. What's that white? There's a white thing. Oh, it is indeed. That is the white thing that is appearing in the reflections. Oh no, we've moved a little too much. Okay. Boom. And I think we do need to move a little lower. There we go. Now that we've moved, we can arrange this as close as possible. Come on. Okay, good. I actually get to bed and stuff, but I'll be looking for you. Thanks, Maple. You have a nice one. Sleep well. Assuming people this day and age can sleep. Because I know I don't. Oh my god. So I keep waking up late every time. Okay, now. Oh, that's a little too much tilt. Little too much tilt. Let's move this a little lower. And now we've got that in. Nah, we'll try a little less of a tilt, because it seems for whatever reason the left-hand side isn't as bad in terms of having a tilted section. Okay. Which means I can do a very slight tilt instead. Or to the right. A slight tilt. How is this so much easier on the left-hand side but not the right-hand side? This makes no sense for me. This makes absolutely zero sense for me. Why is this making it much harder on this side? Is it because I'm right-handed and it makes sense on the right? Probably, honestly. Left-handed and right-handedness, those are two completely different things, but if you can do it from your left hand, you can probably do it from your right hand. Let's be real. Let's be real. Oh my god, finally. Is that as close as I'm getting it? That looks like it's as close as I'm getting it. Boom. No, I still can't see the bad seed. And I do want it to be a little lower. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna move it a little bit more to the left. And I think we now have our... Oh, I see what's going on. It's just falling, which is why. Okay, if I get it to fall just around here, and boom. Boom. That is a shot. That is a shot. We're gonna take another shot. 10 seconds on the timer. And we're gonna take this to eliminate any of the other reflections. Clip. Boom. Bad seed. The problem is I'm having a hard time not wanting to not do the bad seed, because I feel like I'm doing them dirty just by not being able to have bad seed stand out. The wording that I'm trying to see is literally the... Where's my... This works for now. Is literally this bad seed, and it's almost invisible, which is why it ticks me off. Okay. For now, let me turn off these lights. Make sure that they are charging as well, because these can't last forever. Boom. As you can see. And I'll change this into something a little bit less bad, I suppose. F3.5. Less things in focus. A lot more blur than I would personally like. Yeah. Oh, did I ever mention that I kind of got screwed over by one of the... Well, kind of. Not exactly a screw over. It's just that I wasn't notified of the change before the change was made. But effectively, normally, I have the... what's it called? The food delivery service. I do have a food delivery service that I go through. The food delivery service is HelloFresh, and they changed from Monday to Tuesday, and it says that, oh, deliveries would be a little more extra if you do it on this day versus the other, and that kind of ticks me off, because that would have been fine if I was notified that the change was going to be made, but no, they just changed it from Monday to Tuesday. I expect it on a Monday, and no, apparently it's Tuesday now. I hate that. That is horrible. Why would you do that? That makes no sense, to not notify someone. At the very least, notify them if you're doing a change versus not notifying them at all. Okay. But the reason why we're doing this is because we can get... Boom. Okay, no. This item. Boom. much bigger item, right? And this is the reason why we don't do 3.5. F3.5. Okay, well, let's show you the photos. Boom, raw, fine, ISO 320. We have a little bit of the dust. Badseed is kind of okay. And this is the right hand side. This is left, this is right. I like the right hand side better than I do the left, personally. Plus, the right hand side is a little cleaner, and I feel like I got it almost straight dead on the right hand side than the left hand side, to be honest. But the reason why I'm doing this second shot, I guess I can show, is hopefully to get this photo, because we already have photo number 4. Yeah, photo number 4. Come on, focus. Boom. Okay, so we have... Oh no. There. We have photo number 4. That's what we want, as you can see. Photo number 4. We want photo number 5. To do photo number 5, we have to actually disassemble one of the switches, which is gonna be hard. Well, it's not really the hardest thing in the world. It's just, oh no, this got moved. Okay. All right. You're gonna grab this. Gonna brush it off a little. Make sure there is as little dust as possible on it. We're gonna open it up, as you can see that we're doing here. Boom. Opened up. All right. And then we're going to see. We need that over there. Okay. Again, we're gonna rely on good old Scotch tape. Scotch tape. Oh, come on, Scotch. Tape with me here. Work with me here. Okay. Alright. More Scotch tape. We are going to get the cleanest bit possible. Effectively, we want it to be standing kind of like this. So, we're going to, as you can see, got a little bit there. And then we're gonna cut as much possible away from it without disturbing it too much. Boom. Oh, jeez. Don't do that. Alright. The right hand side is going to be somewhat... Yes, let's do it this way. Yeah, but now it wants to fall down, doesn't it? Yep, kind of figured. Which means I can go back in and add a little extra up the top. These are see-through, which means they do a better job at handling light, as long as I, of course, keep them, relatively speaking, clean. Boom. Where are you focusing? How are you focused? Boom. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, see? It makes sense. Okay. My idea makes sense. I'm not an idiot. Okay, I'm not a complete idiot, but still. I am not just cleaning any weird flecks of dust that may have gotten stuck. No visible flecks of dust, but once you put them in macro, that's when they start going haywire anyways, so I don't see why I even bother trying clearing that until I do this. Boom. More reusable stickers. I need to buy more of these reusable stickers. These are actually not bad for photography. Like, can you imagine doing all of this and nothing sticks to anything? Jesus Christ. Maybe I should have done that one first. Then based off of that one, I can move the bottom piece. Not that it can be seen, but I don't want to have it seen anyways. Okay. I'm going to rub this a little bit. Oh, that's fibers everywhere now. Jesus Christ. But on the plus side, you might be able to. Self-lubricating technology for the loss, because I need it to stick. God damn it. I need you to stick, not the other way around. Okay. Where is my tweezers? There you are. Alright, we're gonna get some tweezers. We're gonna get this as close as possible here. Boom. That's where I want you. Oh my god. I want you in there. Stop hitting things. There we go. Alright. We have that piece. Maybe it's a little too much to the left, but it might be fine. And then, because this is literal set dressing to the point that it is almost ridiculous, because I'm do you know that task where you have a ship that you have to put into a bottle? That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. I feel like I am putting a ship into a bottle. A little more to the left, to be honest. I want it a little more to the left. Can we move you a little more to the left without destroying the entire set? Oh, we can. Okay. Twist, twist, twist a little bit, please, thank you. Please, just twist a little. I want you to twist. There you go. As you can see now, it matches a little bit of where it would normally line up. Maybe a little bit higher, to be honest. It might go a little higher. Just a little higher. Okay. I am literally, I hate this so much. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna grab this. We're just gonna place it. We're just gonna place it because it doesn't have to be anywhere. Grab that. We're gonna take it. We're gonna put this. Oh, don't touch it. Why are you sticking? Why are you sticking? What? There's nothing sticky. Okay, we are slowly driving this to that section. Boom. Okay, and then for the bottom piece, actually, oh, I have an idea. Ooh, I have an idea. Ooh. Chat. This. I'm gonna do this and hope it doesn't fall. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, to give you guys an idea of what I'm looking at here. Oh, there we go. That. Look how small that is. I'm basically, this is my finger. My finger, guys. My fingies. My eeny weeny fingies. Alright, now, as you can see, this is straight up what's it called? This is tilted. It's tilted. Oh my god. Yeah, that's fine. Let me tilt a little up. Up. A little up. Okay. It's tilted about 45 degrees upwards. 45 degrees upwards. Now what we need to do is we need to tilt it upwards again, which means I gotta get one of these guys again, and we're gonna put it in the bottom. In the section where it starts to tilt. That way. Oh, this is not even live anymore. I might rewash that one. This one here has life into it. Okay. Now this, we can... How is this oriented? Yes, we want it to be mostly this way. There we go. We're going to put back that little bit. And then... Oh my god. Boom. No. Now it's tilted back again. We need to tilt it upwards. But I want to see what it looks like. No, I don't have room. I might need to go up higher to get this proper shot. Yeah, I might need to go higher to get this shot. I might need to go up a little bit or down a little bit. Okay. Do I? Because this shot technically works as is. Let me... Boom. Oh my god, it makes sense. Thank you. Thank you, Idea Book. Thank you so much, Idea Book. Boom. Okay, now we can get the lights back in. All right, we can get the lights back in and change the f-stop. I just need... Where's my other light? No, we don't have my other light. All right, I just need the focus to shift in between. I think the last time I made another shot, it was F11 at ISO. We're gonna increase the ISO a little bit, that way you can do focus. Now 320 was the actual ISO, isn't it? 320. Oh, 320 ISO. We might push ISO. We'll push a little bit. We'll push 400. Okay, we'll push 400 and we'll start the lights up again. You know what? At this point, I might as well unlock my entire chair. That way I can wheel it off and on set. That way I don't have to worry about it too much. Boom. Now that's off, I'm gonna grab the light again and hit it. Boom! There's the shot. Oh, I like the shot. Oh my god, I like the shot. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, I don't like the shot anymore. This piece is bothering me. Move, move. Move inside, please and thank you. Okay. Ah, there we go. Now you lower. I need to twist it a little to the left. Too much to the left, too much to the right. Boom. Okay, that's one. And now we are going to do the filler light. Boom, filler. Hell yeah. Okay, I think my spacing in the bottom is a little too close. Just a little skosh. In other words, let me move this way. I feel like I should move a little higher. I'm gonna move the camera just a little bit higher. Oh, come on. A little higher. Okay, now I move the entire thing. I hate myself. Okay, I hate myself. I'll move it a little higher. Moves up, ends up moving the entire thing. Okay, that was like that. Okay, it was like that. Okay, this was where I was at previously. There we go. And then we move this here. We are going to readjust because we have to at this point. Going to readjust that. Okay, now that the background's adjusted, we can adjust the foreground. Boom, that is a little better. There we go, a little better. I think the background is actually tilted a little bit to the right. So we're gonna tilt it. Tilt it. There we go. This is less tilted. Less tilted. Alright. Now we just have to nail focus. Okay, boom. Alright, it's all in focus. It's all in focus. Isn't it? All in focus? Now we're gonna take a photo. Wait, where's the photo button? Okay, photos being taken. Removing reflections. Is it? Are we? There we go. We removed the photos. The reflections, we took the photo. Let's check their photo. Okay, the photo looks fine, actually. Oh, I like this photo. Yeah. Okay, a little too far on the top head side. I'm going to lift it up a little. Gonna lift it up a little. going to lift it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, because I want space in the center. I want space on the left and right hand side. I think I'm a little too far as well. I'm not centered in the left and or right is the problem. I feel like I'm a little too much to the left. I'm biased a little too center. I might be biased a little too center. I'll take this photo once more. Okay, 10 seconds. Let me grab the anti-reflector screen. Boom. Boom. We got the photo. We got the photo. And then we are going to take a quick look at the photo. All right. So the photo is fine. The one few thing I do not like is if we take a look here, we can take a look at this section here. Oh wait, no, actually, I lied. This is horrible. The one I don't like is if I point it out here, right? The seam in between these two, it either has to be completely disconnected or not disconnected at all. So for example, if I move this or tilt this just a little bit, you can see it ends right there. I can even push this slightly higher. Not only that, as you can see, the center piece is a little misaligned, I believe. Yeah, the centerpiece is a little misaligned. I can push this a little to the right. What I can do is I'm going to push the entire background a little to the right. That way it is as center as possible. Boom. Now that that's as center as possible for the background, I'm going to move this so that we can center it as much as possible as well. I don't think these two are far enough from each other, but the idea still stands. Now we're gonna take this photo one more time. Boom. Photo is running. 10 seconds. Boom. Boom. All right. Light. Basically, I'm doing a clamshell lighting on this. I'm doing clamshell lighting on this very specific photograph. One camera from the one light from the top, as you can see from the bottom frame, and even the top frame actually. Bottom frame, and then one from the bottom. Effectively, I'm hitting it from bottom and top, giving it a more flattering look. Is what I'm trying to do. Okay, now we have idea 1, idea 2. Idea 3 is slightly different, where it gives me the ability to, okay, what I'm going to do is, in order to keep the background from being completely disturbed, oh Jesus Christ, I'm going to move the entirety of the background, see if I can take it out of the picture entirely. Can I? That's the real question. I probably can. Slowly but surely. Let's not break things while we're at it. I might just remove this. I know I was charging my tablet earlier, but this does not help in any shape or form at the moment. I'm going to slowly but surely move. I don't know what fell down. This, I do not know. The other thing that fell down. Ah, I see what fell. I see what's falling. Oh no! Oh no! Hallelujah! Okay. We're gonna move this a little further in. That way we can move them all out. And then, boom. That is completely out, but we still have the black background. And then we can take this shot. See? Now this is a shot that I personally like. Boom! That is a shot. I can move this a little higher. Higher. Boom, a little higher. Okay, now that is a little higher. That makes a lot of sense. But, again, I feel that that has to be. This section has to be there. Alright, now I'll move, again, I'll move this a little lower because now that one section is a little too high. Okay, boom. Let's check first. How does this look? This looks relatively speaking fine. Okay. I see why photographers use black cameras now. Oh! Kill me. Why? What have I done? Alright, now we're gonna take this. We're gonna move it. We're gonna move it. That way it's in the proper position. Okay, where were you? And where you want to be? I'm gonna take that. We are going to take the little piece. And we're gonna roughly arrange it where we want it to be. First, of course. We want the Badseed Tactiles to be as close as possible to the source. So we are going to take that and slight tilt upwards. Works. Okay. Boom. Okay. Oh, no. Nope. And I think this is the center. If I'm not mistaken. This is the center. If I'm not mistaken. Boom! Here we freaking go. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. Alright, now where is my cloth? Let me re-wipe this section. Because I don't know why, but I still can't seem to get rid of these little spots. These little spots literally do not want to go away. Yeah, no, it's literally not able to. Alright, you can see the dust is still gathering in these sections. Let me just clean this off yet again. There we go. We're cleaning it as much as possible. We're going to take another shot. Boom. Shot is going. And there goes this photo shot. There we go. Alright. Okay. Boom. There we go. Now we have the shot. As you can see, there is a nice delineation between part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. If I could, I probably would remove this leaf. This is called the leaf of a keyboard switch. Then there goes the spring. Here's the stem. The stem is going to be on top. As usual, you got the Badseed Tactile. I hate that the Badseed Tactile section is not quite where I want it to be. I hate that so much. But it is what it is. So we have the blank. Or let's take a look at the photo. Well, we turn this off for a second. Okay, now. Oh, same with this guy, because we don't want this to lose battery either. Okay. Okay. Boom. Alright. Now, as you can see, this is not a bad photo because everything is in focus. The one thing I don't like is it's not quite where I need it to be, where it's not quite flat. As you can see, the Badseed Tactile on the left-hand side of the photo, it looks a little skewed. It looks a little skewed. And then on the right-hand side, everything looks like normal. It looks like an exploded view, but not quite exploded enough. I think it can be a little more exploded, but that's besides the case for now. Okay, we're gonna go with this. What I'm gonna try to do for now, we'll take another photo, is I'm gonna do it without this bit. We're gonna attempt to do it without this bit. See if it looks much flatter. Okay. Alright. And then again, we're gonna take our light. Oh my god. You know what? Sure, we'll disconnect you at this point then. Our light. Boom. F11. We can go F13. Ooh, darker background in F13. Alright. And I believe we can go a little more to the left. God damn it. It's terribly, terribly hard. A little more to the left. Boom. A little more to the left. There we go. Alright, so we got the bad seed. Can we do direct clamshell? Direct clamshell is fine. Okay. Looks like direct clamshell is fine. I might lower the bottom one. Too much. Lower it, lower it, lower it. Okay. Once we have it lowered, we can now grab this. Boom. Oh, I don't like that ghosting in the ball. Oh, no. There's a little bit of ghost. Oh, well. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Can you see the ghost? Right there. Right there. Okay, at this point, I'm going to grab a black skin for my camera at this point. I like white cameras, but the front has to be black. There's no way at this point that I can do this. Okay, we'll take a photo anyway. Just moving. There we go. Even lower. What is that? There's a section up top. I think I can fix that on post. If you don't see it, what is hitting that? Is it literally just a reflection? No way. Okay, if I do this and pull it back in, does it? It's still there. It's a little sharper, and I like this background, so we're gonna shoot it again one more time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. It was a 10-second timer. I just counted after about roughly 5 seconds. Okay, that is idea number 2. Idea number 2. There's 2 ideas that is shot right now. Okay, where is it? Where's the page? Okay, as you can see in my little notebook, I got 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ideas. Now, let's go. Let's go. We got 2. We're gonna turn this off for now. Ooh, it's kind of moody. Can I take a moody photo? Moody photo. One moody photo for the road, just to have it. This is a moody photo, just to have it. 3, 4, and 5. Boom. Moody version of the photo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, now the hard part comes yet again, where I have to move these pieces. One of the ideas that I have is to actually have the switch parts in an actual exploded view. Getting it into exploded view is going to be the hard part, because that is by itself a hard thing to do. I might have just to redo this section because I moved it, and it moved, and it's not good. At least I can save the top 2 rows. Okay, maybe I should have had a left and a right for this, but oh my god, that is horrible. The fact that I wasn't able to save this section. Okay, now we'll turn this off. See how dark all of this is? Then you change the aperture back to, oh my god, I can do f22. I mean, I did f13. 22 I think is a little much, isn't it? F22. That's not bad. F22 gives you the moody vibes. Alright, now we have that going through. Okay, since now that has all gone through, we are going to move. We're gonna take this. We're gonna go back to F3.5. That way we can see things, because earlier we can't just see anything. Alright, we know the left hand side is fine. Oh, you know what we can do? We can get right hand side. We can get right hand bias. Watch this. Grab that. Move to the left. Oh wow. Who would have thought? I can get the left hand and the right hand side. Let's go. Both left and right. The hex! People, the hex! Alright. Now. Oh, I do have one. Got stuck in there. Alright. Let's take this a little bit. We are going to... yeah. I'm going to move you a little higher. Just so that I can slip you. No, I'm ruined everything. Well, we took the picture of the idea. Why not put it on the left hand side? Well, because I can't put it on the left hand side. That's simple as that. Aha. Boom. We are going to put you roughly over there. And I think you will then be fine. As I slowly... I kid you not, half of photography is just slowly putting things together. Half of photography is just that. It's all taking little things, grabbing it, moving them a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and calling it a day. I don't think there's anything different with photography for that. Boom. That's where I want it. It's not where I want it. I lied. I do want it a little more to the left, actually. A little to the left. A little to the left. A little stickiness. The one thing I don't like about working with glass is that it's actually much harder than it looks. It's always, I mean, everything is much harder than it looks. If everything was easy, everyone would just do all the things at any given time, at any given point of day. Instead of faffing about and going, oh my god, what do we do? Why do we do it? Because we can. Alright. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Yes, thank you. Moving this just a smidge to the left and or right. There we go. Now, take that back into the place, but because of perspective shift, we need to move it all the way to the left. Okay, remember, it's all about the perspective. Okay, we can take this guy. Gonna move him a little bit. I'm basically using like a microscope here, roughly here. Ah! Don't you dare. There we go. Now we have that down. Oh, don't move the entire piece. Gonna place that down. Isn't this a technically better shot than previous? Yeah, left hand side looks a little weird. A little wonky. I think the issue with the left hand side is this line. Going into the center doesn't look flattering versus the other way around. But that could be personal opinion at this point. And neither do these. Okay. But this looks like a slightly better shot. Oh, I understand why now. Because on the left-hand side, you can see this. The stem looks like it's poking out correctly. If I flip this around, this might be a better shot. But at this point, I don't think so. At this point, I'm just going to... No, I think I'm going to go with my previous statement. I'm going to go with a different type of exploded view. Let's move this back right. As you can see, the more I move it right, the more skewed it gets weirdly. As you can see, boom. Alright, now. We are going to change this view. We are going to make it a smaller... a different view. We're going to take this, we're going to take that, we're going to take all the little pieces of tack. Alright, and then we're going to grab all the pieces of a switch. And we're going to try something different. The problem with this different is I don't know how I'd pull it off, because that makes no sense. This makes sense. No, I still want it to be this way. This way still makes the most sense for... Every time I take a photo of a switch, the side profile where it shows the hump of the actual switch makes the most sense. Because if I do it any other way, it just feels wrong, to be honest. Okay. Alright. And then we are going to do the outside of the switch, which is simply going to be the left and or right. There we go. I'm gonna put this, relatively speaking, in the similar position as last time, except we're gonna put it on the left hand side. Oh, 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 wiggle, wiggle, wiggle to the right spot. A little tilted, a little tilted, a little tilted. There we go. Now that is oh, I don't know. Does that look straight? It doesn't look straight to me. I'm gonna tilt it a little to the left. Actually, the entire... No, it's just this one item. Just this one item. No, no, no. It moved the entire thing. Is this magnetized or something? Doesn't make sense. Oh, it's just that it wants to stay in that equilibrium. I think that's its balance point. Yeah, I think it's just its balance point. Therefore, we need to move the entire thing. We can't roll it over. A little more to the right. Just a little more to the right. It's rolling. The problem is it's rolling. I can't have it roll. It has to just move. Okay. Just the breath makes it want to move a slight bit to one side. Now it looks straight. Okay, it looks straight. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay. And then we're gonna put this one here. There we go. Whew. That's one. And then we get this to the left-hand side. And we're gonna center it as much as possible. Again, we're simply going to move it millimeter by millimeter. I feel like this can go up a notch. I feel like it can go up a notch. How can I make it go up just a smidge? Just a little bit. Not too much. But I want it to be bigger. I just want it to be bigger. I don't want it to look like it's on the same plane as the other bit. In other words, I need either a see-through item or I think that's too big. That's too big. Oh, a see-through item. This is a USB-C cover. That's all it is. It is a USB-C cover that I will be putting on top here. And I'll be putting I'll be attempting to make sure it's balanced. It's a little tilted is the problem. Okay, can I? No, I can't make it stay. I might just make a tower out of this little switch thing. Alright, now we'll grab this. You're gonna hope to God it doesn't fall over, or twist, or move, or do that, or do exactly what I think it's gonna be doing. Oh my God, why? Why do I do this? I don't know. Okay, let me see. I do not have a lot of things in my disposal as of current. I'm looking around. I'm trying to figure out what I can use, because normally I use bits and bobs to be able to do this. I can just do this guy. Fine. We will do this one. This is the last resort I wanted to do. I want it to stand out a little bit more, but as you can see, I have a white blob in the bottom of this switch, which is relatively stable. So this is now 2 millimeters higher than normal. So it's only 2 millimeters higher than normal, which means it actually is not too bad. It's a little bigger than the 4 pieces that's on the table. I still want it to be bigger. I still want it to rise up higher. Okay. This is way too small. I think I can do it this way. If I hold you, if I combine the two technologies together, this might be a viable strategy. Combination of tech. Okay, I'm assuming this is balanced. You are balanced, but you are not flat. Okay. Alright, now I have this weird little balance item that is right out of view. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Exactly what I wanted! But I still think it's not big enough. I still think it's not big enough. It has to be slightly bigger. Okay, we're gonna move this to the left. Okay, we need a decent gap here. We need a decent gap from what is the center. The center is over here. Center's over here. Maybe a little more to the left. Just a little smidge. Because if this is the center, the left and right, no, a little more to the right now. A little bit. Just the slightest bit to the right. Okay. Yes, I believe if this was higher, I'm going to check one more thing. I'm going to check one more thing. I believe I can get this a little bit higher. A little bit, just a little bit higher. It might come at a cost, though. The cost of it falling down. Yes, it will come with the cost of it falling down. It is too wide. It is too big. The thing that I have, it's too large right now. I'm not too sure what I would do at this moment in time. I need a slight height adjustment. The question is, will this be seen? This is a Pokemon dice roller. I think this is too high now. No way. No way. Okay, as long as I arrange it correctly, it's not going to fall. Okay. Boom. Now I'm just gonna move this here. Do I go even higher? Can I go higher is the real question. Is going higher a good indicator? I need the left hand side. I want this to be in focus for now. There we go. The Badseed Tactile section. Alright, for now that's going to be in focus. I think we can go higher. We can go higher. Again, the real question is, at one point does this all topple down and destroy my brain? At one point does this all topple down and destroy my brain? At one point it will, but I'm just hoping it won't. Oh, do not fall. I swear to God, do not fall. Boom, that's what I want. Oh my God, that's what I want. That's what I want. This is it. Okay. Boom. Alright. This is what I am kind of looking for. Why? Why you do this to me? fine. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna take you here. I'm gonna take my pain. And I'm going to drown my sorrows in attempting to resurrect this tower of doom that crushed my dreams. And many others, apparently, at this point. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna put you... Why don't I just pull you out? I just realized, why am I not just pulling you out? That way it makes more sense. We're gonna grab you. We're also then going to put you so that you are sticking. Yes, you are sticky. Good, you are sticky and you are able to move. Okay, cut. And then we're going to find the flattest surface that you have. That way it's not going to be too much. There we go. Now we can adjust the angle. Okay. Slightly to the right. Too much to the right. There we go. I think that's relatively speaking flat looking. Okay. Boom. That's where we want it to be. We are then going to lower it slightly, like I said. And we're trying to center it as much as possible. Okay, now that's centered in the middle of the frame. Huge section on the left-hand side. Now I have to redo this. Okay. Let's start with the hardest one. You know, this gives me the opportunity. This is, you know, switching perception again. Opportunity to clean. You know, fuck you. I hate you. I hate you so much right now. Fuck you, Fate. Fate hates me. Ah. No. Alright, we're gonna wipe this as well as we can. Boom. This section is wiped. We are going to rearrange it yet again so that it is as center as possible. Boom. It's as center as possible. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna cross that out. Boom. Same with the left hand side. We're gonna do the same on the underneath, wherever possible. And doesn't seem to want to remove those little bits of sections. Then we're gonna do this again. We're gonna take you. We're gonna rearrange our focus a little so that it is within the left hand side this time. Oh, the right hand side this time. Oh, battery is exhausted, unfortunately. Okay, let us change the battery. Oh my god. I swear to god, these are meant to be dropped instead of pulled out. And I wish I was able to just pull them out instead of just dropping them. But that is an hour and a half of just shooting. So that is fine. One of these days, I'm going to just have a D-tap adapter. And we're going to run through that instead of having all of this other stuff. My gosh. There we go. We're back. Okay. We can... Let's up our ISO, actually. Okay, boom. Then... Boom. Okay, that's all I need for now. Alright, and then we're gonna clean this yet again. Because we gotta clean it. Because why not? We gotta make sure that we actually have the proper lining for the... Oh my god, why is the... I swear to god. As many of that as possible. What? Underneath. Why? Why? Okay. These bits are the sad part that I wish I can put in post and have it removed. Okay. Boom, we have piece number 1 and piece number 2. Okay, maybe we have to make sure that guy is straight first. There we go. Same with piece number 2. We're gonna get that. A little high? You think? You think it's a little high? I think it's a little high to you. We'll lower it later. We are going to lower it later. We're gonna put this here. Oh my god, how did I do that first shot? No way. Okay. I'm gonna grab you. We're gonna put you here. We're gonna lower you a little bit. Lower you a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's a little low. That's nice and low. Nice and low. Alright, let's arrange this yet again so that it looks correct. Minimum level correct. Never looks correct in my eyes. There we go. That little bit here. Alright, now we're gonna do the same for this section. We're going to bring this down so that it is in line. Move it a little this way as we come down. And then boom, we are straight yet again. Let's go. And then this goes in this direction. But we are going to make sure that it does not fall down. Okay, we are going to line you up very slowly but carefully. There we go. Carefully lining it up. As you can see, lined up. Okay. Very slight changes. Very slight changes. Makes big differences in a macro setting, as you can see. Okay. Now we are going to... Oh, what is happening? There we go. Oh, right. Let's do this first. Reduce the glare. That way you can see where we're actually at. Yes, so the reflections are not helping me. I need to move this a little more to the left. Same with this guy. A little more to the left. We don't want it claustrophobically close to the right hand side. Okay, same with this. This looks a little tilted. There we go. I see why people use a 90mm macro at this point, because it looks straighter on when you try to shoot with a 90mm macro instead of the 30, which is effectively a 45, because it looks like the lines are a little skewed. Okay, now now we can actually get a good freaking photo. Okay, let's move this aside. Moving the chair aside. We are then going to light this up with a clamshell yet again. But this time we are going to drop the ISO down. We'll max 400 as previous. Okay. We're then gonna turn on the light. Boom. We have the light. Oh no. Do we want to go? There we go. Max out the light. Max out this light as well. Boom. No, we can only focus on one thing or another. And I want to focus on the left hand side because that is the bigger guy. I'm going the wrong way in terms of focus. Look at that. Oh, here it comes. Here it is. Boom. Okay. Maybe you won't do F22. We'll go drop a couple stops. We're going to go F16. That way the background isn't as bad. Alright. There we go. We got it going through. That looks lovely. Oh my god, the right hand side. Jeez. Makes sense. I think the right hand side's still a little too close to the right. Do you guys think? I believe so. Maybe we move them a smidge to the left. The entire thing a slight smidge to the left. We can easily do that by literally moving this. Boom. All right. And we're still centered, I believe. Yes, we are a bit centered. The left-hand side is a little too much to the left now. We are going to very slowly. Whew. This is nerve-wracking now. We're going to very slowly, but very surely. Yes, that's good. That's good. Better than it dropping. Better than it dropping. We're almost straight. We're almost straight. Boom. We are in a straight section. There we go, as you can see. There we go. Now we're gonna take the photo. Actually, we still can't see the Badseed Tactile. We want the Badseed Tactile. Okay. I'm going to attempt to use the polarizer yet again. I don't think it's gonna work. But we're attempting to use the polarizer. It is slightly shinier when the polarizer is moving. But yeah, no, the reflections aren't going too hot. We're going to go a little to the left. No, a little to the right. A little higher. A little to the left. Nope. This is literally the best photo I can get of it. Jesus Christ. Why can't I get the Badseed? I wish I could get Badseed. Is this the next gen nuclear fusion reactor? I wish. It kind of looks that way now, doesn't it, Chokonoob? I am literally just attempting to get a good light for this right now. The problem is the background is nice and dark, but I'm missing the whole Badseed Tactile section, or the Badseed denominator that is showing on the actual Switch itself. There goes the photo. Alright, we got the photo. Heart Soul, hello. I like. Oh my God, Shokuno, I love how you consider this as art. Well, art, it depends, because quote unquote art, right? As you know, it is subjective. But how are you guys doing? How was Kingdom Hearts, right? Heart Soul? Yeah, because I know you guys are doing Kingdom Hearts at the moment, right? Oh, Raid, hey Axmel, how's things? Go Dusky. Hello, hello. How are you guys all doing? How was the stream on you guys' end? I'm sweating here because I closed the door. Everything is hot. All of these lights are hot. As you can see, it's crazy. It is crazy. It was good, Shelly? Nice. That's awesome. Did you have a hard time? I'm pretty sure you always had a hard time doing it. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't this almost... You guys are almost at the end? Because you basically finish... I know you guys basically finished the game, practically speaking, and you guys are just going for the actual... How do you call it? Going for the actual run, or the ultimate weapon? Ultimate sword? I forget. Whatever it is. Okay. The game crashed as the final boss when you beat it. You know what? You got it on stream. Just point to it and go, hey, it was on stream. I swear. It was done. I finished it. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's take a look at this photo. I know this is upside down, and that's because the camera is upside down. And I also know, with the Sephi boss, it's a tad hard. What's the difference with the Sephiroth boss? Is there anything specific? On stream or didn't happen? Yeah, Chokonoob. That's how it tends to be. If it didn't happen on stream, it never happened. Right? It's like, how? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, but for those that are new here, I'm Naka from Enthusiast Naka, and honestly, all I do here is take photos of things. Right now, at least on this stream, I do game streams on Wednesdays and Tuesdays, and on Mondays I either do a keyboard or I do this, which is art, because apparently there's no section for photography by itself, which means I can't draw. I can't draw, but I can take photos, and this is one of them. He has higher health and secret move that can kill you instantly, so it's a one shot. Basically, you have to avoid it at all costs. You cannot get hit by this one shot. Oh jeez, that is a pain. Oh my god. The other secret boss you did the first time, was it really easy? One of the secret bosses? Oh, really fast. I see. Okay. Oh, let me turn this light off because we are moving to another section. We're gonna be moving this around. Okay. But just to show things a little bit, I am doing a photo. We're trying to rework Twitch's art algorithm. Oh my god. No, we're not trying to rework Twitch's art algorithm. If you think about it, taking photos is also technically speaking art. And also, I don't know where else to put it. I could put it in IRL, but doesn't make sense either because everything else is technically IRL. Okay. Do we see it? Do we see it? Do we see it? Okay. As you guys can see, I got all three of the bottom horizontal photos. Now I have to work through 1, 2, 3 vertical photos. Do it. Yeah. Okay, do it. Do what? What do you want me to do? Jay? Huh? Do you want me to take over the entire art section? Nah. Here's the thing. I don't know. There might be a photography section, but I just don't. I was too lazy to find out because sometimes I do be like that. But I'm pretty sure when I first took a look at it, there wasn't a section that just said photography. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, let me go to Twitch here. Okay, if I go back to Twitch, if I go to art, where's art? Where's art? Where's art? Art? Hello, categories. Categories, yes, categories. There's game software and development, which also doesn't have a photo. There's Baldur's Gate, Aquarium Zoo, art. Art looks fancy. There's talks and podcasts. This is not a podcast either. So no, food and drink. I'm not doing food and drink. Game and demos. Okay, let's search for photos. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing on photos. Be a photography. Boom. There is no section. There's just people. There's no categories. Show 5 categories. Wow, there's no photography, but there's photography simulator. Oh my god, it's a puzzle. Photographs is called a puzzle simulation adventure game. Birding simulator. Simulation indie educational game. Guys. Guys, do it. Do what, cat? Oh my god. Oh my god, Jay. Okay? Just because you can draw, that doesn't mean it's good. So is that enough spite for you? No reason, just go for the throat. Oh my god. You know, one of the quotes that I'm aware of is don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I think they're right. You should go for the throat instead. There's more meat that way. I could kind of draw. Yeah, that's what you say. I could kind of draw. Meanwhile, draws terribly well with multiple hundreds of followers. Oh, I don't know. Naka just set it to photography sim. You can call this a puzzle or a simulation of a natural photographic environment. Oh my god. Set it to photography simulator? No! I'm doing actual photography! What are you talking about, photography simulator? That's not how that works! That's why I put it in art, because that's the closest thing I can think of. The others are just games. This is a game. Photography Simulator is a game. Guys, Jesus. Okay. Let me swap this and swap it turn it 180, well, not 180, twist it a little bit, that way we can actually see what's going on. And also let's drop this so that it doesn't look like I have a blank screen for no reason for you guys. Page of mods. Hello. If you believe in the theory that the whole universe is a simulation, then this counts as a photography sim. I mean, but the question is it a simulation within the simulation? That's the thing. If it's not a simulation in the simulation, because we're running off of the simulation that we believe is real life, therefore, if I tag it as photography simulator, it's a simulation within the simulation, not the actual simulation itself. Therefore, I'm lying because it is not the simulation itself. Did I get that right? We're just too scrapped to ever appreciate the full artistry of whatever you're doing here. Okay, you know, anyone can enjoy art, okay? Anyone and everyone can enjoy art. Don't be like, okay, we just can't understand. No, you can understand. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I was doing. You guys distracted me. Let me move this around. Jeez. All right, transform. We're gonna rotate it 90 degrees. We're gonna then move this. I really should have a. I kid you not. I really should have. There we go. For you guys. There we go. Now. Boom. Where are we? Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Boom. Mission accomplished. You finally caught on what we were trying to do to you. You're trying to fry. Oh my god. I watched the movie Tenet earlier. That did it. Oh my god. I heard that Tenet literally is brain melting, and you have to watch it 10 times to kind of understand. Like I know what's okay. I don't know what's going on. That's what I've heard about it. Page of bots. I've heard that it's just brain destroy me now because I understand absolutely nothing. Okay, let me arrange this camera, that way it makes sense to the brains, because right now it doesn't make sense to my brain. I need to move this because I am shooting horizontally. Therefore, I have to make sure that this shot is horizontal. Oh my god, the pain of making sure that the shot is exactly what you intended to be, and then realizing that the shot is never what you intended to be, because what you intended to be is much better than exactly what you're trying to shoot. That's how this works. You always don't know what's going on. Okay, I think I have it down. All right, good. Now I can move this excessively, because what I've heard, the tenet is of Tenet is that you can't spoil it. I mean, if you can't tell the story of Tenet, I don't think you can spoil the story of Tenet. Can you imagine being able to being that guy that can actually spoil something that is unspoilable? The ability to actually interpret such obtuse storytelling? Jeez, man. Okay. What are we going for? Wow, that's not close enough. I'm not close enough. No, can I get close enough? Okay, function. Not function. God damn it. Where am I? Yes, I need you to be here. Oh. Okay. Let me just... Wait, we're on 3.5? What? Okay. 1.45 ISO. Okay, let's increase the ISO just so we can see things. Alright. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on. I can't even focus on this. What is going on? Oh, there you are. For a moment there, I'm like, where did it go? Where's the thing? That's all. Do not tempt the internet. They will do it out of spite and prove you wrong. No, honestly, that is the internet at its finest. You know what? You told me I can't do it. How about this? I'm gonna say no. I can't do it. Oh, that's why I'm going crazy. What is this? I'm going to filter, transform. Yes, we'll rotate 180 degrees. Now it makes sense. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. So my idea is to get this as close. Oh my God, I can't pull off my idea. No. Okay, here's my idea. I'm gonna show, oh Jesus Christ, why is this light on even? I'm gonna show you guys my idea. My idea was this, okay? I was originally supposed to get such a close shot, right? Look at that, it's a cool shot. This one. Oh, this one. This one here. Right? It's a cool shot, right? It would have been a cool shot. Just get that. The stem right there. Really ridiculously close. Just getting up there. I don't think I can do it. I don't think it's possible with my setup. Okay. This is when gear limitations come into play. A lot of people think you need a lot of gear to be able to do a lot of the stuff I'm doing. For example, I have 1, 2, 3 camera angles. Do you think that's necessary? Honestly, I could have done this with 2 camera angles. I just want everyone to see the mess that I'm making while doing this entire thing. That's the difference, you know? Oh my God. But no, because as you saw with the idea earlier, it has to be this close. Oh my God, even closer? Holy crap, how close do I have to be to do this? Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? We are going to the closest focus I can go to, and then we will find out from there. Okay, look at all that noise in an attempt to see it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that is literally the camera. I'm tapping the lens of the camera at this point, guys. We can't go any further. Okay. I mean, we can go further. I know we can, because I can do this. Oh my God, it's not green anymore. Can I? Oh dear. Oh. Oh, let me clean it. Let me clean. There we go. Gear is the meaning of life. No, gear is not page of moths. No, it's not about the gear. It's about the art and being able to do it. The gear is the roadblocks along the way. That's what the gear is. Okay, I don't like this one because as you can see, there is a scratch and dent on it. You know, we're gonna have to change that. Gosh, gear is the meaning of life. That's not how it works. I have limitations in my gear too, but oh my God, ew, dude, I kid you not. Can you see any of the dirt? You can't see any of it. This is how I see it. There's no dirt. Meanwhile, look, there's bits of dirt on it. I'm sitting here going, how? I don't even see this with my naked eye. I'm opening my eyes, guys. I have my eyes open. I do not understand what's going on. It's almost imperceptible to the naked eye, guys. Imperceptible. I'm cleaning here. This looks like it's gonna be fine. Oh my God. And as much as I love gear, it isn't the worst thing. Okay, we're gonna have to make do with this as the angle. Okay. All right. Back here into the section that I despise. The one where I have to grab Mr. Sticky tape, connect it to the... Where are you? Where'd you go? I'm holding it. Imagine just holding on to all of these. Okay. And then pushing this here. I get the little bit. This is a piece of poster putty, which allows me to stick things where they normally wouldn't be stuck. And then I stick that into other things that is not normally you're supposed to stick your things into, but I at least can hold it up high enough that it doesn't matter. Let's go. Where'd it go? Where is the sticky bit? Okay, that's the sticky bit. Alright. Now, we can see if we're holding on tight enough. We're probably holding on tight enough. There we go. We are going to stand this on top of each other, as you can see, as I'm doing. And then, once it's standing on top of each other, we're gonna get it close as possible. Oh. There we go. There's the idea, chat. There's the idea. You get the idea? The idea is coming along, kind of, not really. It could be a little closer. It could be a little closer. The last time I did this, I screwed things up. Alright. Closer indeed. Closer it is. Closer! Alright. Do you guys want to see how close it is? Do you guys want to see how close it actually is? Just so you guys know. I'll show you how close it is. This is how close this is. It's closer than the width of one of my fingers. It's close. Ridiculously close. And I can't even focus that closely, apparently. Which means I'm kind of screwed at this point. Which is bad. It's very bad. Okay. Let's attempt to focus. Attempt focus? Attempt focus? Attempt focus? No? Passes by immediately? No, it doesn't want to focus on it. Let's start by going over here. That way we can try to attempt and focus this section. Far, no, nearer, nearer, no, not near. Okay. No, it's just gonna be out of focus the entire time. No, it's gonna be wide. Look at how wide that is. Where is my light? We'll add a light. RIP. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, we'll add a light. No, it's as you can. Oh my god, you can see the focus in the inside. In the inside. Oh my. What? Okay, hopefully I don't scratch my lens. But in the inside. Oh my god. All right. It's in the inside. Not surprised. The depth of field is so shallow. Yes, it is so shallow. It is shallow, but still, I think this is why people want the 90 mil. Oh my god. I'm on an APS-E 30 mil, which is an effective 45 mil, and I'm still not getting close enough. I need a macro lens with a terribly close focusing distance. Okay, this is as close as it gets by the look of it. This is excessively close. This is horribly close. Okay. Maybe we will up it a little bit. There we go. This is one of the ideas I had anyways. Okay, here's the idea. Let me open my idea notebook. Okay. One of the ideas I had was literally, so this is idea number 2. As you can see, this is idea number 2. Idea number 2 makes a lot of sense. So this is gonna just be idea number 2. This is way too hot. In other words, I do have to change it. I'm going to drop back down to F. I think F16 makes sense for this shot. And then we're going to do our very best to be in there we go. Here's the focus. You can just see it. Alright. Starting to focus. We're good. The focus is decent. We are then going to... Okay. Jesus, the amount of thumbnails... Like your planet. Yeah, there is filters. Macro filters. I do not have macro filters. You mean those tube extensions? Correct? Because technically I could get a tube extension, but and there are the reverse what is it called? The reverser tubes where you can take a normal lens and turn it into a macro, which makes sense. I do like the planning, yeah. Honestly, when I did the planning, the reason I do the planning now, I just started journaling and whatnot, and I decided, hey, you know what? Why not actually journal this section? Because I never had a reason to use a gridded notebook, and it was gifted to me. So as you can see, it's a gridded notebook, and I have thumbnails. This is on a 2x3. In other words, the grid is on a 2x3, and then after the shoot, that's why there's a huge blank section, is so that I can write my thoughts and where I can do other things. No filters, where the glass acts as a magnifier. So just a magnifier. Okay. But I guess technically a magnifier would be macros. Okay. Now, let me try to do this ISO. We're going to drop the ISO. Again, our ISO previously was at 400. In other words, we have to keep the ISO at 400. Because as you can see here, if you increase the ISO to compensate, what happens is it gets not only grainy, but the ISO compensates and then crushes the color. As you can see, the contrast is almost gone over there. Oh my god, my fingernail? Jesus Christ. I can't even point to it. They come in sets with 1, 2, and 4 magnification. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna have to look into that page of mods to see if it's worth it to put onto this specific lens. That way I can actually take the photos that I need to take. They're not very sharp, especially at the edges, but they're so cheap. I think that's where gear comes into play, because like I showed you with my idea, or the idea that I had for that specific photo is this. Let me make sure I don't. No, the other one. That one, right? For that one, is it so close? Then again, I can probably take this picture and then crop it to where I want it to be honest. But that means taking multiple pictures in a better environment. Okay, let me drop this back to the proper ISO that we need it to be. We're gonna max out a 400 because I notice, as you can see, 500 already drops it in terms of color. The color just dies at just 500, and this is me blasting it with light. In other words, I'm gonna go as low as 320. Preferably, let's start with 320 and then move up higher. That way we can get... I think this is a better lighting. I think at this point. This is better lighting at this point. Because I don't like the top being just bright. I don't know why. But alright, let's do this. We'll do another clamshell. But we're gonna do a 45-degree clamshell. Does your camera have pixel shift, or is that an Olympus only thing? Pixel shift. No, I'm not aware of pixel shift, therefore it's probably an Olympus only thing. Probably. There. Okay. There we go. Okay, see, this looks like a decent photo. I still don't like that. I still don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. I don't like how it's not quite centered enough for me. This is not centered enough for me. I need to move this a little more to the right and or left. Okay, and then I need to twist this a little to the left. There we go. Okay, now most of it is in focus. Alright, it's mostly in focus. Oh, we can't keep moving that closer. So we're gonna move the main light closer. Oh, I can't move that closer either. Jeez. Okay. Now we are going to say okay to the ISO. That's fine. Now we are going to do F. No, that's... There we go. That makes more sense. We can kind of see Badseed, but again, it's still not where I want it to be, where it pops out. The Badseed doesn't pop out. It's terribly hard to get a photo for this. It might be more of a dodge and burn job. But part of me thinks I can potentially drop it a little bit. Maybe we can increase the height. Whoa! Okay. You know what? That works. That might be... Nope. There we go. There. Okay, now we have a decent photo. We are going to take this guy out of the frame. That is the photo. I'm going to say this is the photo. This is the photo. I like how this looks. Move this a little in. Oh, no. We're starting to get a little more catch. Same with this, I'm guessing. Okay. Boom. Alright. That is the photo. Highly centered. I'm so sorry. You know what pisses me off right now? That I didn't foresee this coming because I was more into videography and everything. When I bought this camera, do you see that white reflection? You guys see that white reflection on the top left-hand corner of the actual Switch itself? That is the camera. That is part of the camera that is white. Oh my god. Alright, you have a nice one there, Jay. Glad you rated. Hope you had fun. Okay, I'm going to take this photo, but I'm gonna first push this down in. Wait, what? Oh my god. Boom. 1, 2. And there's the photo. Okay, let's check the photo real quick. Here's the photo. Okay, here's the photo. 320 ISO with F9. Yeah, the f-stop is f19. Oh, that's why we got a lot of it in focus. The most focal point is the Badseed section versus the cross of the stem. So the obviously the cross. And then the background. It looks like I am, for the most part, center. I am very slightly leaning to the right. You were able finally to raid me? Yeah! That's fine. I don't know. I think it's weird coming from games all over to art, but thanks for the raid though, Jay. Man. Heart Soul goes by Jay, for those who don't happen to know. Okay. Looks like this is a decent photo for what it is. I don't hate it. It still pisses me off that on the top left-hand corner is literally just a reflection of my camera. It's just a reflection of my camera. Nothing else. Okay, now, let me actually do a couple of things. Alright, now that we have realized that we can't do idea number 3, we can only do it via a crop. What we can do is we can probably go, because this is as close as we can get. Okay, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna take another photo of this exact same thing in the exact same way. Look how dark this photo looks without any lights. Whew. Boom, light 1, light 2, and that's pretty much it. Oh my god. Honestly, I think I can bump up this light a little bit. I think bumping up this light makes more sense. Okay, we're gonna bump up this light. Alright, we're gonna bump up this light, and then we're gonna move this Badseed Tactile near the bottom, and we're going to center Badseed. Boom. Badseed itself centered. Okay. The hard part now is that I still have a lot of things. Yeah, no, there's the rest of the camera, as you can see, which is being covered up by the sensor. It pisses me off so much. What is going on? How? Okay. I'm going to... You know what? If we turn this around... Do we have reflections on the other side? No, we don't. We have a slight reflection on the other side. We are going to do this. Boom. We can cheat the system. We will cheat the system. Boom. Now we have it blocked off. Haha. We have it blocked off. Now, we can actually increase, because we are so much closer to the light source now that it is almost ridiculous. It is ridiculously bright. And then we can increase the f-stop by a little bit. Boom. Because we want as many things as in focus as possible. Especially Badseed. Badseed is the piece that we really need. There. This section is the piece that I really, really do want to be in focus. Oh my god, is that a microscopic hair? Jesus Christ. Look at that. It's a microscopic actual hair. Oh, Badseed is almost visible, but not quite. Pisses me off. Can I do it this way? If I did it this way, it's still not where I want it to be. No matter where I put this light. Okay, we need those as catch lights. And if I ramp this light up, there we go. The light is ramped up. That looks fine. We can fix it in post. That part we can fix in post because no. Why? Sorry for everyone's ears. We're gonna do this. We're gonna basically have it touch the bottom. There we go. And now this is the photo. This is the photo, except it's flipped 180 degrees. All right, we're gonna flip this 180 degrees, of course. No, you know what? We'll take a picture this way. I'll take the picture. I'm looking at the picture this way. That's how it'll work. Boom. All right, stop moving. We have 10 seconds for you to stop jiggling, and then we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Took me 5 seconds to even get that light section down. All right, that is all of the ideas we actually got. Some late stream, my guy. What do you mean some late stream? How long have I been streaming? Oh my god, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours? I thought I've been streaming for 1.5. Jeez. Oh, so that's how Heartsoul was able to raid me. I understand now. Oh my god, I lost track of time. Oh no. I mean, luckily for me, it is also the last photo, because if we're gonna look at my idea book, I've run plumb out of ideas. Well, not that I've run out of ideas, it's just those were the ideas. I lied. As you can see in my idea book, oh Jesus, I hate it. Oh, there we go. I have one more idea to go. One more. Oh, when I'm having a blast. I mean, you're right, Tilt. That is usually what happens when I'm having a blast. You kind of just go through and you wait, what? It has been hours? How do I not know this? And you go, it's called, okay, actually, do you know what it's called? When you're having fun and then you end up all of a sudden realizing that, oh, it's been hours and I have to go home. I hate this. This is horrible. It happens a lot when you're a kid, mostly because, you know, you have fun doing everything and anything. But okay, there we go. That's the idea shot. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put it in there. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, that looks kind of cool. Boop, boop, chit, boop, chit, boop. No. Oh, okay. I like. I need to go higher for this one. I do need to go higher. Okay. We are higher. We can now move you to the left and or right. Okay. A little too close. I'm gonna go up this way. Okay, more higher. You're the scapegoat as always. Oh, it wasn't you. It was Choco. Wait, what? Tilt. Oh, that's you. Oh my God, you guys are both blue. Normally, oh, did you guys manually select your colors in, what's it called? In Twitch? Oh my God. Oh my God. If you manually select your colors in Twitch, and then there's just guys in chat that are exact same color as each other, I'm sitting here going, really, guys? Really? You guys could have chose any other color. The two guys in my chat just choosing blue simultaneously because they can. Oh. Oh. How dare you guys? God damn it. Alright, we have to tilt this a little bit more for the one I want. I want this. Oh, oh, the manual selection. Oh, this is where we're at. This is the angle I want. Okay, that looks cool. That actually looks kind of cool. Let me pull this up higher. Yes, a little too high. A little too high. There we go. There we are. We are going to move this a little to the right. Okay. And then we're going to focus it. Focus. I said focus. I went focus. Bless. Focus. Bless. 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 Yeah, focus. Okay. Boom. We're gonna go higher. That's the angle to that. That's what she said to. That's the. Oh my God. You know, honestly though, you gotta admit, if that is the angle she wants, you give her the angle she wants. And honestly, focus, 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 and now everything is indeed in focus. Okay, I think higher, higher. Oh, over here. Yeah, that is the color we want. All right, we're gonna go up so that we can actually rest this up here. We're gonna move it closer. Then we're gonna angle it down. Ah! Too low, too low! There we go. Looks like it's floating. You love this? Yes, that is the point. Oh, there we go. It still pisses me off that I have a white camera and you can see the dark sections. Ugh, I hate it. But we're gonna... Oh. You know what? We'll take one photo of it with the light in the photo. Just because I kind of like it a little bit. I'm gonna leave it there. Gonna leave it. For the perfect angle, it's gotta be floating. Right? Boom. Okay, we got one photo. We are going to click again for a photo one more time. Then we're gonna remove the lights in the background because we have to. Jesus. Boom. All. Shelly, see you perhaps next time. Is this nearly to ever? Oh, Shelly, go to sleep. What the heck? If you have to sleep, you have to sleep. I know you guys rated in, but I'm almost about to end anyway, so you're not missing anything. This is it. All right? So don't worry about it. You have a good sleep. Not only that, guess what? My light is at 1 minute remaining. So I was gonna end, I was forced to end anyways, but I got the last shot. So it's fine. Okay. It's fine. Go sleep. Go sleep. Oh my God. Oh, how are you getting my freaking... Whoa, this angle looks crazy. It looks gnarly. Alright. Page of mods. What do you do with this after? Is remove the background with a magic wand? No. I adjust the colors. Page of mods. Alright, yes. Have a nice... Oh. Yeah. Have a nice one, Shelly. Have a nice one. Okay. Alright. Let me turn this off with my 1 minute battery remaining. Okay, that's also a nice shot. Oh my god, that is a dark photo, but it's still a nice shot. I clicked the button, right? I did. Did I? Isn't? I did. Okay. I was questioning myself there for a little bit. But yeah, let me actually. I like this shot. This is crazy. But in terms of doing anything later with quote-unquote movie magic, no, I don't remove the background. As you can see, I don't have to. I don't have to, because I don't do it in post a lot of the times. And honestly, I don't even darken the images. The only real thing I do towards editing is I change a little bit of either the saturation, a little bit of the tint, especially if I have, for example, these little bits on. These, this section is a, what's it called? A polarizing filter. Hey, Frank Shoots! Hello! Holy crap. I didn't think you were streaming. We're about to end. I'm so sorry. But there is a bit of cleanup. You guys can watch me clean up, I guess. But how are you guys? What have you guys been doing? I just finished the shoot, and this is the last shot. As you can see there, that is live directly from the camera. Straight from the camera. There is no changes to that specific shot. You can see my finger up here, so as you can see. But how are you guys? Hello Polo, hello Frank Shoots, and hello Mr. Mike Gamerdad. Oh my god. Woo. Oh my god. It is getting hot in here. I'll have to admit, because the entire time, every time I do any of these shoots, I close the window and I close the door. That way I don't get any noise. How's it going? It is doing not too bad. As you can see, the shoot went relatively well, because that is a great, I think that's a decent photo. It's not the worst photo I've seen of a Switch, but man, it does look like it's floating, as some people, mainly Page of Mod says. And it's a good photo? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's a good photo. I believe it's a good photo. Whether it's a good photo, that's for everyone else to find out. Looking good. Oh my god. Were you guys editing photos or taking photos, Frank Shoots? Yeah. Yeah, you guys can see the light too, like if you guys want to know. And there goes one of my mice. Boom. That is an Amaran MC, I think. That's the old version. And if I could, I would get a grid on the from the new. Yeah. You were editing photos from a trip to a lava flow. Oh my god. On the big island a few years ago. You went to see a lava flow? Jeez. Was it actually hot, but when you get near? Because I know it would get humid because the lava hits the water and then it just evaporates and you get ash and the smell of sulfur and a bit of heat. But I don't know if you feel the heat radiating off the site, or if you actually go. No, it was insanely hot? Okay. The lava wasn't going to the water for this flow. Okay, so basically it was going through. It was just flowing down the side of the mountain. Oh my god. So you were actually there while at an active volcano, effectively? Or is this normal for that specific mountain? Is there always just been lava flow and it's effectively a volcano 24/7? There's just a little bit of flow. And you hiked out for the lava flow. Jesus. This one hadn't erupted since the 80s? Nice. That, to be able to go there and not be worried of having it. Wait, isn't active volcano still 100 years? So 2080 when it would be considered inactive. So technically it's still active volcano? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, my fan just went on to indicate that I have been here for a little too long. Oh my god. But yes, that is wild. Oh, Twinsy, yes, absolutely. It is absolutely wild. Holy Krasnox. Oh my god, you can see. Oh, this camera is crazy wide. You can see the photo I'm looking at. There are 2 active volcanoes on the big island of Hawaii. Oh my god, so many things. But yeah, no, I don't remember. Is it actually 100 years? I think it was 100 years per every time you would think of as active. If it's active, it's at least been active or it erupted in the last 100 years. Or is it 50? It might be 100 years. Because I believe it would be every 100 years. The most active one you hear about is Kilauea. Oh my god, how do you even say that? Kilauea? That sounds about right. I think Kilauea? It sounds like killer whale. I just realized it sounds like killer whale. Oh, by the way, just to see the photos that we took, here's one. The original shot was no, not that one. Is this. This is so that it has the floating look, but it is really bright and terribly poppy. Yeah. Oh my god. I have to clean up. Actually, let me clean up and we can talk about the photos as well. And maybe a little bit of active volcanoes. Oh my god. But still. So how many photos were you guys able to go through? You like the dark one better? Yeah, I like the dark one much better too. The thing is, a lot of the shots I took wasn't the darker one. So as you can see, this looks better than this because of the lights up top. Then here's the bright glowy ones. You only edited 3 photos today. And here's one that I have to edit out. And here's the second photo. And as you can see, I did all of this. All of this is in manual for the most part. It's F19, as you can see. That way I can get the most in focus out of this product. And even then, as you can see, I can get only the Badseed Tactile. Or the Badseed, the text, I can get that in focus. Everything else is still out of focus. I'm shooting that small. These things are minuscule. Minuscule, I tell you. Alright. But only 3 photos. That is... How long have you been streaming, Fractions? I feel like, I don't know, maybe you guys streamed for like half an hour or to 3 hours, and that's like 1 hour per edit. Your fingers aren't that small. What do you mean my fingers aren't that small? Look, my fingers are huge. 3 hour stream. One per hour. That's not too bad, actually. But I was just looking through the photos. Oh, so you're culling a lot of photos in order to get the best shots. Eh? Dude, honestly, that's probably what I'm going to do here. But I don't think I'm going to cull too much. As you can see, I like the darker ones. I might, because I have the dark version, right? And light version, right? So dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. Dude. I don't know. I want to post the light ones instead of the dark ones. So here's the dark one. Here's the light one. I do like the dark one because it feels moody, but I don't like moodies too much. Didn't realize how small tactiles are. I mean, I feel like that's an innuendo. The light one is better here. No, this one. Here. The light one. Like maybe in between the two. I mean, it is almost exactly the same photo. As you can see, it almost doesn't move. So I can probably stack the two of them together and come up with something pretty good. Okay. And then there is, of course, I just keep getting brighter. There's this guy. The only reason I don't like this one is it feels a little too busy. You know what I mean? You can darken the light one a touch in editing. Ah, okay. Probably, yeah. That makes more sense because darkening the photo is easier than increasing the amount of detail via light. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Honestly, I kid you not. I do not know how to edit photos very well. That's why I do my best to get it in the shoot, because I don't know how to edit. I'm not joking. I still am terrified of going into Affinity Photo and learning a bunch of things to be able to push out the push it all out. Oh my god. And I'm still terrified, but I'll get to it eventually, because it's something I definitely need to do, especially as you can see the photo shows. Let me twist this around again and transform. Is there no, there isn't. Counterclockwise. Yep. This is the photo. Effectively, this is the photo. It's just that I have to shoot with my camera effectively upside down to make this photo look, or to take the photo. Because if I twist it, as you can say, here, if I twist it this way, I actually end up seeing a bunch of other things, and it doesn't look quite as nice. Not only that, I tend to break this little micro HDMI adapter. Okay. Let me have you this way. That way you aren't gonna break anything. I'll put you out of the way. Ta-da! Oh my god. Yeah, so, you know, I just realized I do need the controls. I do need the controls. Yeah. You know, do you not understand? I spent about an hour almost to get this thing in position. To get that position for these switches, I was just... Okay, the trick, FYI guys, the trick to it is it's this specific product. Okay, I will show you. This is an endorsement of this type of product, not the specific brand. Okay, guys, if another brand has it, try it out, see if it works the same way. I'm gonna close it. I don't have any more, right? I do have one more out there. Okay, but this is made by Scotch. It is, how do you call it? This thing, restickable mounting tape, right? You need to pick my brain about keyboard some. Okay, honestly, depends on what you need for a keyboard. Just like everything. But yeah, no, absolutely. If you have any questions, yeah, let me know. Effectively, as you can see, it is see-through, right? It is see-through. You can just remove the little tape on top of it. Let me put this back before I get it dusty. Where is it? You can see this is a little bit of the tape that is see-through. It's completely see-through. It allows you to stick things on top of each other, rearrange it, and make sure it tilts exactly the way you want it. Because these things are tilt a little too much to the forward or too much backwards. Yeah. You are wondering the same thing. How did he set this up so perfectly? Yeah, it's this thing. 100% it's this thing. Repositional, restickable stickers. It's similar to, you see this little drawing item? It's similar to that weird sticky, you know, have you ever had those sticky hands that you threw a little bit and it just slacked into something and then grabbed it and brought it to your hand? It feels like those, except a stiffer version. It's one of those. In other words, that's how you can get it. So you can't see it. As you can see, you do not see a single bit of it, but it's everywhere underneath this. It's everywhere. I kid you not. It is everywhere. The second piece that I used is this little thing. This is poster putty. In other words, if you need more mass, then you need to stick it on something, and you just need to increase the height, and it being visible is not a problem because you're covering up with whatever you're trying to stick it on. This little gooey bit, poster putty, in other words, you can take it off and put it on, and it won't be much of a hassle. It's great. So I think blue tack is another version of it. Okay, let me take this off. That's how I got it to that perfect. But it pisses me off that there's still dust and debris on the piece of glass. Yeah, but I didn't want to move a cloth in between to try and clean it, because what would happen is I would mess one of it up, and literally I bumped into it about 4 to 5 times and messed it up entirely. Yeah, that's how I was able to, but those two pieces were how I was able to get it to line up the way I wanted it to line up. Yeah, there we go. We got those. We had that. And then just use miscellaneous things to up. Or raise or lower the products. Literally, if you went back into the VOD, you would see me, okay, what do I find? And then I found this little eeny weeny USB-C connector cover and went, that's high enough. That's all I need. I need to just go higher. And then I used, I kid you not, let me push this down. That way I can reuse that next shoot. Oh my god, if I can. Boom. I use these things. This is, I don't want to drop it. These are dice for Pokemon, actually. It's called damage counters, and it's used to denote how much damage you do. So if you put this on top of your Pokemon card, that means you did 140 damage to that Pokemon, or that Pokemon has 140 damage on it. Ta-da! Pokemon stuff. But yes, that is mostly it. And let me go through the rest of the... let me do this. Let me move this like here. That way I can move the photos around. There we go. Boom. Alright. Let's see these photos. Alright, so this is the clean version. AKA this is cluttered. I think I bumped it in the process, so you could see that there's a huge difference in how it looks, right? It moves around quite a bit. So yeah, I did bump it by accident in moving it one way or the other. Okay, and here's the dark version. Ooh, I like the dark version a lot more. The one thing I don't like about the dark version, as you can see here, the reflection of the completed switch, or the reflections in general. I don't like the reflections, and despite everything, there's still a hair in there. Hate to raid and run, but I need to get some food. Oh, absolutely, Frank. Just go grab some food. Like I said, for the most part, I'm about to finish up here. Okay. I just need to go through the photos, and we're done. Oh, this is excessively dark. Light, dark, light, dark. Light, dark, light, dark. I like the light one version. Okay. Boom. This is another shot. Again, this should be... I only took one photo of that. Okay, that's weird. Pretty good for the... this is pretty good for the equipment I got. Yeah. Honestly, the equipment I got is a video camera for photos. I got a video cam for photos. Because it's cheap. That's why. And then here is one of the verticals. I think we were doing the verticals earlier. Okay, so this here. Boom. This is one. This is the original. So we got left and right. That way we have equal lights. And that's pretty much it. Actually, yeah, we went through everything. Boom. I don't know, I think this is one of my favorite here. I think this is gonna be one of my favorites. Just this section. And if only I did diagonal lighting for this, because I think the top section of the switch, so the top half where you can see raw 24, it's a little too bright, I think. Working with a scuff setup, and came out really good. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the thing. You just work with what you got, and even then, if you can get something good, you can get something good. Love this one because it shows a lot of the pieces. Yes, and because it's out of focus, you know that the thing in the left is okay, but also I cannot get all of it in focus anyways. I tried. I wanted it to be a little less bokeh or out of focus, but this is as close as I can get it. F16, because the more I increased the f-stop, it got too dark, which meant I couldn't really use it. So I just decided to take this as the photo. Unfortunately. But I don't know how a lot of... I think they just do... what's it called? They do focus stacking for a lot of the other photographers out there. That way they can get everything in focus. And I need a proper rig, because as you can see with my current rig, right? I have to click, I have to wait 10 seconds before it goes, And the two things I need is probably a remote shoot option. In other words, I need a I forgot what they need. I know Sony has a remote shoot controller. I'm gonna get a remote shoot controller at one point, and then I'm gonna get a overhead rig, because I think personally that the remote shooting item or button will cancel this out anyways. In other words, I don't have to get the whole overhead rig that makes this stable, because every time I click the button it just does this, right? Gets rid of that problem. But anyways, that has been the stream. Thank you very much for everyone that got here, rated, and followed. Thank you, Mr. Mike, and Twinsy. Thank you. Yeah, definitely, absolutely, it would make everything go easier. Okay, but I'm gonna right before I go, I'm going to say what the schedule is for this week. It is, as usual, Mondays is the photography stream, but it's only every other week because I swap between keyboard building and photography, because I am running out of keyboards and there's only so many things I can photograph, and I'm running out of time between both. But tomorrow is Mario Kart, where I try to beat the staff ghost without mushrooms, and then on Wednesday, that is to be determined, because that is a game stream, right? Okay. Anyways, I am going to end it here. I'm gonna double check who is available. I don't know if you guys know anyone. Oh my god, why is my quick action so scuffed? Hello? Okay. Is anyone in photography? Same category. Yes, please, same category at the very least. And search and filter. Filter by tag. Photography. Oh my god. Please. Photography. Let's see who's playing photography. No one's doing photography. I'm so sorry, guys. There's no one doing photography apparently. Editing? Maybe? Let's remove same category? Search filter? No? Filter, photo. Photography. No editing. No? Oh. Data says programming. No. Sorry, guys. Nobody. Unfortunately, so I'll end it there. Hello, Lennox. How are you? I'm sorry, we are ending stream. I was looking for someone to raid who is doing photography, and unfortunately, there's literally no one who's doing photography. At least they don't have it tagged. Oh my god. Alright, absolutely. Alright, anyways, have a nice one, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye.